Alright, so we're going to be doing another Vampire Survivors run. This time, I think what I'm going to want to do is just try a more kind of logical strategy of just kind of standing around and getting whatever upgrades you would normally try to get, and don't worry too much about what's on the map and see how that goes. Let's go ahead and start with the +1 projectile. I think that's a good idea. Now, we do have lots of items, but I'm going to try to ignore them. Even though some of them are pretty good, like spinach. Let's just try to get what we think is a generally good kind of build, and then we'll just get more experience by kind of being in the same general area. And I guess what my failure has been is trying to be super greedy so that, like, at the end I can get, like, the best possible build, but I'm not even surviving to the end, so it doesn't matter particularly. I think Axe is still very good. And, you know, even if we get kind of like spinach and hollow heart and these things as choices, I think it's still fine to grab them. And then getting things like wings, it's like, if I'm getting wings as a means to get an item on the map, but wings itself isn't very good outside of that, I could have just got the item that's on the map from a level up instead, right? Like, get spinach here, for instance. Of course, if the items were closer, that would also be a good idea of, like, a good strategy to go get them. But because you have to walk so far, it feels quite bad. Other ideas, of course, just like walking to the spinach and grabbing the spinach instead of waiting. You know, at this point, that would be what I do because I already grabbed spinach, right? But I definitely think it... my idea of, if it's on the map, put it in an extra passive slot if you grab it from a level up, I like. Axe... I hate having to dodge the bats. My whip's simply too slow. Otherwise, I would stand right in them and get all the experience, but... what can you do? Whip? Laurel. I think that's a good choice, especially with how I've been playing, which has been a little more dangerous than I should be. I'm very used to just kind of standing right in the face of the enemies and then not getting punished for it, but I've been getting very much punished for it. There's some chicken. Keep that around for when I actually need it. King Bible is fine with me. Not gonna complain about that for 1 second. Armor? Knife? See, that's another downside, is if I'm trying to fill out passes, I'll be grabbing things like armor, and which, you know, isn't actually very useful, because essentially I'm lowering my DPS by getting those kinds of items. Oh, I really don't want any of these. I'll get Clover. So armor is like, it's deceptive, right? Because the idea of taking less damage feels nice, but most of the time you die because you just get cornered and you just get closed in on, and there's no coming back from it. You're just going to lose all your HP there and in there. So stopping yourself from getting in those positions is way more important than actually taking less damage. So perhaps I should be looking for a little bit of a middle ground of still going for the items on the map, but not really worrying too much about trying to save a slot for them. But I'm actually curious, like, when I max out my spinach, there's 2 spinaches on the map. What happens then? Can I still grab them? Will they change? Like, what's the idea? If they change, then... well, then I have no need to go get them because I can just get something else. If they just disappear, well, then that's unfortunate. And maybe they just give me gold or something instead if I max it out. Fire one, definitely. So that's our assortment of weapons at this point. So we're gonna be able to upgrade, you know, everything but Laurel and King Bible, essentially. Actually doing pretty good damage to these with my knives. How far away from my... okay, I've still got chickens all around me, which is wonderful. It's exactly what I want. I want them just sitting on the ground for me. Now I've got 3 chickens sitting around, so... pretty much don't want to leave this area. I am wondering, like, where exactly the balance here is with, because potentially you could say, oh, well, don't grab a hollow heart because, I could upgrade my fire wand, or my axes, and then, I can go get the hollow heart later. That's an idea, but, you know, I think it is perfectly fine to go that kind of route, though. Getting spinach early, though, like, makes tons of sense, because it's actually just such a good item. But Hollow Heart itself isn't that great of an item. Like, I'd be getting it for the whip upgrade, but... I can instead just delay getting the whip upgrade for a while and focus on upgrading my other... like, just getting the evolutions on all my other weapons first. Or at least the ones that I can. So, you know, getting a bracer, upgrading my fire one more, those kinds of ideas are going to make a little more sense, I think. And of course, Hollow Heart immediately does nothing. Which is why it's different from spinach, because spinach immediately does something. So I'm just trying to reason out kind of how I should approach the game right now, pretty much. Try to get this blue bat, hopefully get some nice chest action going here. More knife for sure, especially with the bracer that we have now. Hopefully get the 1000 edge very soon. Good. Very strong. More knife for sure. I'm gonna try to get one more level of it. We unfortunately did not get our desired chest action. We have a ton of chicken around us. Whip. Whip will do. Good. Good. We're able to fuck up those bats now and get lots of experience from it. That's exactly what we need. This'll do too. It's actually a little less than desired just simply because we gotta walk further for the experience. Now we have the ability to upgrade our knife with one more chest, assuming we get the upgrade from the chest. I believe you still have the chance to not get it from a chest, but it's more likely to get it. Some gold coins. Still tons of chicken around in case I ever need it. I can just pop open the map and see where the closest one is. But we are doing perfectly fine on HP right now. Try to get a chest from this guy. And this should give us 1000 edge, and it didn't, unfortunate. We got a laurel upgrade, which honestly is completely worthless. We have so much chicken around, if we're actually in trouble defensively, we'll just go walk towards one. Good idea to walk around and get some leftover experience while we have the tanky enemies. Get these bats for tons of experience here. Perfect. More chicken. We could not have any more chicken, really. There's just so much chicken. I don't even know, like, how I could ever use this much chicken. Try to get to this mantis, but with this many bats, that's a little scary. Just focus on them with our knives. They're very strong right now. Cut through all of it. Very nice. I think axe makes perfect sense. I would love a duplicator. Ow. Okay, so now we want to make our way towards some chicken. Where's our closest chicken? Who knows? How am I supposed to read that map? There's chicken everywhere. Okay. Just walk in a direction and we'll find some. Perfect. No problem at all. Now we've got our skeletons as well. Please give me the 1000 edge. It did. Now we are in a great spot for this run. The 1000 edge is going to be very useful at cutting down basically everything I want. More fire one. I could get armor as well. Armor at this point makes more sense given how much damage we're already doing, but still wouldn't be my preferred choice. What I want is like duplicator and tome, so I really don't want to be grabbing these passes if possible, unless I'm absolutely forced to. More spinach is fine. Oh, this is very nice. This will give me lots of experience. More fire wands. More whip. I think wings is fine. I think wings over armor like definitely lends towards the idea of not getting closed in a little bit more. I would still like to not have it. It's just when I'm not really getting many passive choices, it kind of makes sense to just grab what they give you. As much as I'd love duplicator and tome, I don't think it's likely to get both. At this point, I pretty much only want to accept duplicator. Another bracer upgrade. Axe. What the hell is this? Ah, it's the Gold Fever. I have seen that before, but I didn't actually see the thing that started it. It just started at one point, and I was like, oh, okay. Didn't really think much about it. There's so much chicken. Just grabbing one is fine, honestly. More Gold Fever. Axe. Really hoping for the duplicator. Game's not being particularly nice about it though. I feel a lot safer in this wave now with the 1000 edge. Bracer? Bracer's gonna be really strong with the 1000 edge. This is again what I mean, if those closed in on me, like, armor would not be able to protect me from it. The more damage protects me from it. Axe. Still no duplicator, huh? They want to give me every passive except the ones I want. Axe. Bracer? Maybe even Clover is fine. Actually, I'm curious why I even got Clover. I think it would have made sense to not get it. I'm definitely thinking more along the lines of you're fine to get items that are on the map that are are immediately helpful. Spinach is immediately helpful. Hollow Heart, not really. You know, Clover, I mean, it is immediately helpful, but there's other items would be more immediately helpful. I think is more the point I'm trying to make here. Let me just walk through. King Bible. More Clover. Okay. I maybe should go towards other, you know, some map items, but I like the experience game, quite honestly. Walk on through. You don't have to worry too much about the flowers blocking us with the 1000 edge. More spinach. I still want the duplicator. Until I'm actually forced to get something that is not the duplicator for my last passive, I'm going to hold off. Ooh, I want this. That is a... Well, it's actually not even that much gold. It's crazy, like, it feels like that's way more gold than it actually is. It was like 83. I mean, what does that do for me? I don't even need that. But there's so much of it. Okay, there's a big guy. I feel like I'm really plateauing here. Not getting the upgrades I need. I want a duplicator. That would help a lot. I might still have a lot of single target damage. There we go. The duplicator will help immensely. Try to kill this werewolf guy. Go up here and get some chicken. And try to kill the werewolf guy. That's what I want to focus. But surely he's almost dead. There we go. Just a single upgrade. More clover. There's a rosary over here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Give me tons of experience. Or axe. I definitely have to go get the hollow heart. And try not to grab that chicken. Keep chicken on the ground if possible. Wings is fine. Okay, I'll try to get the hollow heart. We're back into a period of very tanky enemies. Which, I mean, I can focus on and kill them, but they do still take quite a while, so it makes it a little inefficient. 3 upgrades. Perfect. Now I even got the axe upgrade. Now with 2 evolved weapons, I think we're gonna be really comfortable for a little bit. I'm honestly just curious, when I get this spinach upgrade, what happens? Oh, the spinach just disappears. It didn't get replaced or anything. It's just off the map. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping something else would happen, but no, that's what happens. Maybe I can find a little bit better of a balance when I get more items unlocked, so that I don't feel bad for doing things like not taking spinach when I level up when it's on the map, because maybe other items will be perfectly fine to take too. So, or maybe the problem will get worse. It really depends on the quality of the items that I don't have unlocked. Just have to play it by ear, I guess. Just continue to try to pinpoint a strategy that works. This has at least gotten me further, so I'd say this is a better strategy than my last, at least. Again, with the tanky enemies, I don't really care to fight them too much, so I should probably take that advice and actually keep going. Are we close? It looks like the arrow's changing quite a bit more now. Yes. Perfect. Get. And we already have the clover, so that's gonna get upgraded. And also going towards a question mark is fine. Wait. There's an orb? Where is it? Over here. I never would have noticed that if I didn't go on the map. Bracer is good. Don't push those red bats into me. That's a little messed up. More fire one for sure. Oh, the axe upgrade is really helping. Another duplicator is going to be huge here. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, without this axe upgrade, I would be super fucked here. It was a really good timing to get it. I'm trying to focus on this guy. And hopefully the axe upgrade will mostly help us. I don't remember the name of it, so I'm just going to call it the axe upgrade. There we go. And now we got the blood whip as well. Bloody Tear, is that what it's called? Okay. I'm gonna try to go over here towards this character. I believe it's a character unlock. King Bible is fine, I mean. It's not that useful, but it's okay. And also with like 30 minutes, with like a 30-minute survival time, you can't exactly get around to the items, like try to get all of them, so probably the strategy is going to hinge on going for a few specific items. I think that would make sense. So like getting spinach, probably not too bad because, well, trying to get to all of these items in the first place is very annoying. Lots of flowers, so this is basically just worthless because sitting around trying to kill flowers is just very inefficient. It takes so long to kill them. We should be closing in on this coffin. Let me kill the bat. Don't want to push it back too far. I'm gonna get a hollow heart upgrade, which is not particularly useful, but I'm kind of running out of useful upgrades. More movement speed is fine. Perhaps with early wings, getting around isn't too bad. I'm not sure. I do find that the distance to these items is kind of hindering on my initial desires, my initial kind of strategy of wanting to just like make them my overfill passives, but they take so long to get to it that it's just like kind of hard to use them at all. I very much want to get to this unlock at least, though. Go ahead and kill this blue guy. Hopefully get a chest. We did indeed get it. But we only got a single upgrade. It's just Clover, which is whatever. Let's try to charge through here. It should be there very shortly. The angle of it is changing a bit. Should indicate to me that we are getting very close. It's getting higher and higher there as we go to the right. Should be real close now. These enemies are very tanky. These shouldn't be a problem to get through. How do we have to, I think we have to kill all these enemies before it gives us whatever it's gonna give us. Yes. What do we get? Who do we get? Okay. Who do we get? Pugnala provola. Okay, I wonder what they do. Well, now we just survive, I guess. We're never really gonna be able to walk all the way to those other things, so... more laurel makes sense, I would say. I'm a little worried I'm not strong enough. Are my 3 upgrades enough? Well, it seems fine right now. What am I missing? Right, I'm missing Fire Wand upgraded. Because I haven't been really getting very many opportunities to upgrade it, and all my boxes have been upgrading my passes. What, See? More clover. Not really getting it upgraded, huh? I would feel a lot more comfortable with the fire wand upgraded. Try to path into as much experience as possible. Still not giving me the fire wands, that's crazy. Alright. Yeah, if I don't get it soon, I feel like it's gonna be a little tough. A little tough to be able to continue here. The enemies are gonna get scarier very soon. We're already at 26 minutes. We've got a chicken over here. Let's try to stay a little close to it. Maybe I'm a little too scared for having 3 evolved weapons, but definitely fire wand. You get 1 more level of fire wand and then the upgrade itself for the evolution. Enemies are quite tanky at this point, even with the evolved weapons. Okay, we're getting some weaker enemies. This is good. We can get some experience here. That's not really what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Try to get as much of this experience as possible here. More laurel. I don't want to focus on the bat yet. Now I do. I wanted to wait to get the level 8 fire one first. King Bible. The Labrador. King Bible. Hopefully this gives me upgrade. It does. There we go. The Hellfire upgrade. Now I feel very comfortable. I have everything I could possibly want. More laurel. Now it should be an easy one, I believe. About 2 minutes. That shouldn't be a problem at all. It's looking like the old tested strategy is still going to be the best, even with the added stuff all over the map. Just get the right items and win, basically. Ignore all that other stuff. It's a little bit of a bonus, if anything, but that's about all it is. It's a bonus. Can't really be relying on it the way I thought we would want to be doing. Working Bible. Yes. And we're getting tons of red gems at this point, so getting levels constantly. I love the wave of the numbers going out every time the axes go out. More of this, yes, more damage of course. More wings is fine. Doesn't do much considering the position I'm in. Give me these, for sure. How much money can I get from all of this? definitely doing better now. Now our levels are just gonna be giving us money. Where's a chicken? No idea. Downward? Wanna be very careful here. I don't want to use my levels on chicken if I don't have to. Can I kill him? Doesn't look like it. I don't know if you can kill him. You probably can kill him, right? If you're stronger? Maybe? I don't know if I ever killed them. I definitely lived longer when I had like the clock thing, but it looks like we have actually won a run this time. That's very good to know because it was not going very well before. Alright, unlocked hyper mode for 2 stages. That means... Oh, quick start, what is that? Oh, it just gives us like a random run. Let's just click that run. I just wanted to know what that was. Anyway, gonna get a few upgrades perhaps. Let me check the heroes. We got some new things. Game plus 1% by every level. So this is a new weapon. I mean, they also have a new weapon that I haven't tried, but I wanna get this character for next time and try that out. And then power up, we're going to go with what would we like? Experience is always good. A little bit of luck is also fine. I think long-term experience makes a lot of sense. As well as probably cooldown and speed. Might's always good. It's kind of cheap to get at least a couple of them, and I think that'll do for now. Alright then, that was a very successful run this time, so until next time, thank you for watching.